Once you realize this one thing, you may never care about politics ever again, or worse, never even vote. Coming up right after the intro. Guys, this is JC the Black Guy, and today we'll talk about elections and why I, as a millennial, decided not to vote ever again. So this is a channel where you get to learn, where we share life experiences in the hope that you learn something out of it. So if you haven't done so, subscribe to this channel. We'll have more experience, we'll have more videos like this where I'll be sharing what I've learned throughout my life so far and what maybe we can hope maybe you can get something out of it, or better yet, you can comment in the comment section so that we can also exchange our life experiences and maybe I can learn something from you. All right, so with this election going on, there is a lot of talks about, like, Democrats, Republicans. I'm here in Canada, and we have liberals, conservatives, and then some groups in between. Whatever, right? I don't care. But there is something that I realized. My life changed in 2016. It was when we had this toxic environment online, where there was like the Democrats fighting Republican. Like comment sections on social media were ramping with so much hate between left and right, and then you had like this far left and far right, and whatever. All these is contributing to dividing society even more. And when we unify as a society, we become stronger. But when we divide, then that's how other people can conquer. I wanted to talk to you about elections and why, as a millennial, decided not to vote. Now, the reason why I was also part of that toxic environment in 2016, and I was like trying to defend my ideas, my opinion, and I realized something that year. I realized that rich people don't care. They don't care. They don't give an F about who wins and who loses. They're actually met people in Canada who are like multimillionaires, and it's funny because they laugh at election. They laugh at everyone, every single one of us that are like commenting and caring about what's gonna happen. They'll laugh at us. You know why? Because it doesn't matter what happened, they're gonna be richer. The rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer. And I bet you these people in the comment section that fights about like, or care so much or so passionate about politics, they're not that good. They're not making that much money. And I want to be like the rich guy. I want to be like carefree so that I don't care whatever happens, I get more money and I can be more happy about life. But that's a lifestyle I wish I had. And that's one of the reasons why I'm an entrepreneur. There's many reasons why I chose entrepreneurship, but that's definitely one of them. I do not want the politics to affect my life. I want to be in a position where I, as an entrepreneur, can change politics. And I'll give you an example about that. Look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk is so innovative that he pushes like government to kind of like bend in his wheel. Government is giving incentives for people to get electric cars. That's a huge change. Another example is Uber. Uber, Uber's not paying the drivers very well, but as an innovation in the industry, it's a huge, and I gotta give them props for that. So Uber is forcing government to change how they structure the taxi license. Like the taxi license used to be so expensive. In Toronto, it used to be 400,000, and in New York, it used to be $1 million just to get a taxi license. So it's kind of like buying a franchise, a McDonald's franchise, like for $1 million. And then before you can get your money back, you'll have to make so many rides before you can pay off your license. So with the innovation that Uber did, they basically dropped the price of a license, taxi owner license, very low. And now what used to be in Toronto, what used to be 400,000 is worth 40,000, the same price as a car. And now with a car of like 40,000, you can also get a license to do driving around. So these are the innovations that are changing the way society works, the way the system works. And that's the main reason why I'm excited to wake up every day. I'm actually on the way to the office right now. It's raining, but I'm excited because every day I wake up and I think of ways to change the system. How can I use my innovative ideas to help the world become a better place, and to also make governments and change the wheel and change their system, the structure, to facilitate people having a better life. That's what I think about every day. So coming down to the one thing that once you realize it, you may never care about politics again. That one thing is, rich people put themselves in a situation where they do not care who win and who lose. They do not care if it's the left or the right. They stay in the middle and they bet. Literally, they bet either on both parties, or they bet on the stock market. They have strategies for whoever wins or loses. They have all sorts of strategies. They even talk to lobbyists from left and right. Like, they do all kinds of things, but they do what they need to do so that they can put themselves in power to influence the society, the system, and to put their ideas, their will, in manifested in reality. Sometimes you have no choice but to go through legislation or government to make something happen. Like, if you're doing something in the transport industry, or like think of like airplane industry, you need permission from the government to do so. But with innovation, and like, you can force them to accept something that they might be reluctant to. And that's why I don't care about politics. I don't care about people who talk the talk but they don't walk the walk. And what frustrating me with politics is, people, we always have to choose between the worst of, like, between the best of the worst evil, if that makes sense. Like, we have, like, I remember in 2016, we have like Trump, or we have like Hillary. And Hillary is not that good. I mean, I'm Asian and I know what the Clintons are capable of. Like, what they're doing in Haiti, a lot of people are not talking about it. So anyway, I know, as a nation, in all good conscience, I cannot support anything that the Clinton stands for anymore. Now, it doesn't mean that I favor Trump, but that's why I stay in the middle. I actually don't care anymore. I don't care who wins and who loses. And even though I'm never gonna be able to vote for like America, and even if I could, I would never do so. Like, I just don't care anymore. I focus only on what I can do as a human being, step by step, to make the world a better place. And what I wish I could do is to help, like, right now I work in the rideshare industry, and I'm looking for ways to help drivers make more money, also to enhance the experience for passengers, so that our way everyone can win something out of it. And that's what I wake up to do. I wake up to hopefully change the world in many ways, and I don't care about politics anymore. Out of this video, if there is one thing you get out of this video, it's this: rich people absolutely do not care about politics. They don't ask themselves what government can do for them. They ask themselves what they can do for the world. And instead of complaining about it, they adapt to the situation and they drive towards their purpose. There is also this other thing that I don't like. Like, you only see politicians when they need a vote, right? They need a vote, you're gonna see them everywhere. Oh, they're gonna try to please everyone. Once they get it, they're disappeared. And they say they're gonna do things, but they don't really do it. And I get it. It's not very easy. Even I, as an entrepreneur, I say I'm gonna do things, but as I'm trying to do things, it's not that easy. But at least I try. But sometimes you have feelings from politics that people are just talking to get the votes, to get the power, and there's a lot of talks and no action. As an entrepreneur, I'm an action guy. I like action. I like to see things going. Like, I don't like to just talk the talk. I like to walk the walk. And that's why I decided not to vote. It's not just because I don't care anymore. It's more for like a rebellion against a system that I think it's flawed. I don't think the system is working anymore. I don't think voting left or voting right is the right way to go anymore. I think the way it should be the citizens who actually chooses who should be representing them. But the way it is now is we have the illusion of choice because we're giving a choice, then we have to choose who's gonna go. But the choice are pre-selected because we have like people who probably study their whole life, plan their whole life to be in a situation like this where they can seduce you to win your votes. But I don't think it should be like that. I think, first of all, I think it should be mandatory that anyone in politics should at least an economist, like understand how the economy works, understand how moving money works. I also think that everyone in politics should have at least a science background or engineering background to understand how it is to build stuff. Because they are here to represent the world, they are here to represent the society and to help it grow to a better place. So they're builders in a sense. And they're using money, they're using tax money to build things. So, but the thing is, if they don't understand how to build things, they're gonna make foolish decisions and we're gonna keep paying for it as our tax money. And that's another reason why I'm an entrepreneurship. I am an entrepreneurship so that I can control my own tax and give it to foundation that I care about. Because at least I know that this foundation will probably manage their money way better than the government will be. That's another reason. Anyway, I'll boost up today. But anyway, so the way I think the society should work is, I think let's say 2020, there's going to be an election. So I think 2018, we should have like a vote. But it should be, let's say on Twitter, we observed whoever did a good job in their business, in society, and contributed and their own time and money to the success of society. For example, Elon Musk. Imagine everyone we realize that Elon Musk did a good job with Tesla, and then we're like, I wish we had this website where we can say, hey, I wish Elon Musk would be president, and then we vote for him, and then we can share it. And if by 2019, if we realize that Elon Musk is doing way better than Bezos or Trump or I don't know, any Democrats or anyone, then we literally get them into, okay, we choose like maybe 3 or 4, and we let them fight each other to present their plan into helping the society. Like we can choose the top 4 that we chose. We chose to be there. We vote. We chose to people to represent us, and we can choose the top 4, and we get them to fight each other to come up with a plan over the course of 4 or 5 years to make the world a better place, to make the country a better place. That's how I think it should be. I think it should be that not only that we choose who's going to represent us as a society, but we also choose who even get there. This should be an honor. It should be and I don't think the right person will want to be there, but I think that the right person may have the skills required to be there, and he should use that as a duty, as a patriotic duty to represent his country and do the best he can. Like, for example, if I could vote for Elon Musk to represent the state, I would definitely do so. And I think a lot of millennials will do so as well. Now, let's say he didn't want to do that, but I think the pressure, or he might see that because so many people are asking for it, that he might reconsider doing it. And yeah, he's probably gonna win a lot of people's vote. But this guy is a successful businessman. You know, he has succeeded in every business that he's done. So this guy knows how to build things, how to manage money, he might throw up a tweet here and there and then destroy the shareholders or whoever short his stock. But for a guy like that, I'm willing to accept the mistakes because I know he's good-hearted. I know his mind is focused on making the world a better place. He has earned my trust to represent a country, and whereas the politician hasn't done anything. The politicians don't do anything to win anyone's trust. They do what's required to win your vote, but they don't do what's required to win your trust. And I think that's the big mistake. That's the big thing about the system that I don't like, and I wish I could change one day. I don't think I'll be able to change that in Canada or the States, but maybe in Haiti, maybe I wish I can be a successful entrepreneur and influence the way the system is. I would like that the society itself choose who's gonna be allowed to compete for the spot of president or senate or whatever you call it, like whatever. Society should compete, should elect, but should has the choice in choosing who's gonna do this job before the person even wants to do it. And then we'll try to seduce them to do it because we believe in them. We should earn their trust first before putting them on the stage versus them trying to sell us on why we should win their vote. And on that note, I've been talking for a while now, so I'll shut it down. I'm on my way to work. I'm heading to work now. Actually, I wanted to remove my glasses for this video, but it's too late now. But I really wanted to talk about this because it's something that right now I refuse to vote. I literally refuse. I don't want to hear about it, and then I choose to spend my time instead on trying to help the world. If I can get at least one person a paycheck as an employee, I'm doing a great job. If I can do two, I'm doing double the great job. And if I can hire at least 20 people, whether it's in Canada, the States, or overseas, well, I'll be grateful. I'll be very grateful for it because at least I'm directly impacting the life of 20 people that I hire. And that's one small step towards making the world a better place. And at the end of the day, what I wish I could do is to help the world a better place and doing things, not just talking about it, actually doing things. And anyway, enough of ranting for now. So I'll head to work, and then I just wanted to share with you guys. But what are your thoughts about it? What are your thoughts about? If you haven't done so, subscribe to this channel because I'll be sharing a lot of things that I've gone through to my life, and I'll be logging my progress as an entrepreneur, how I took an idea into a business, and hopefully it'll be a successful business. And if not, well, you know what? You'll learn something out of it. I'm listening to like Gary Vee, Dan Lok, Uncle G, Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki. So I listen to a lot of online mentors, and I try to apply what I've learned from their life into my own life. And what I wish I could see is I wish I could see them when they were struggling. So that's kind of why I'm doing this channel. I'm doing this channel so that you could have a different perspective of like success. I'm visioning myself to be successful, but honestly, I don't care. As long I'm very happy right now because at least I'm doing something. I'm waking up every day and I'm excited because I know I'm doing something, and whether it's success or failure, I know I'm gonna learn from the process, and that alone is all I need. Anyway, so like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll share more ideas like this, and I would like to hear from you. What do you think of this whole election situation, and how do you feel about it? And did this video change your perception in any way? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you.